That's James's deck breakfast waffle, which he didn't show up for breakfast, so he didn't get it. But that, what looks like caramel, is just banana. It's pureed, like it's banana baby food, so it's pureed banana.
Okay.
And it's a pumpkin treat of some kind, which is actually really
on top
good.
of it.
Yeah, on top. So the Art of Crime. This is the first 5 seasons of this show that I will be discussing.
Or are they catching
No,
criminals?
they're catching.
Oh, good. Because I don't want people to get the idea that criminals are really smart people, stuff like that.
No,
They're usually really, really dumb.
No, this is actually a good show. I've been telling, or I told the audience about it briefly. I'm gonna stick my feet up here so I can comfortably sit, and my socks are not matching. That's okay. Anyway, this, I should say, I got the sun right in my eyes. It's a French series, so this is subtitles. So I haven't been able to watch or write poetry while I've been watching this. So that's a lot of actual TV watching, which is very different for me.
Like actually watching, yeah.
Actually watching it, yeah.
Instead
because
of listening to it in the background.
I'll look up from time to time usually, if something catches my interest. Sometimes if a show is really good, then I do watch the whole thing. But usually I'm writing poetry or doing something else while I'm watching the shows, but not with this. And if this was in English, I would be writing poetry, truth be said. So
it's not that brilliant.
No, I mean there's silliness about it. Like really, I sort of buy into it because it's set in France, right? And so I think, okay, well this woman, she knows they're trying to catch criminals, so they're in this part of the crime, in this division that handles like art crimes or whatever. So, and that in it's
like stealing painting.
Yeah, or just something to do with art, right? Usually, yeah, it's something to do with stealing or forgeries or something like that, right?
But it could be vandalism.
It could be whatever. So they're in this part of this division of crime and so this woman is called in to help because she's an art historian. She knows about the stuff, and some of these sometimes, like if there's murderers that are imitating art or something.
Well,
and so to catch them,
counterfeiters are awesome.
Yeah. So to catch them, she has to know about the art, and but the captain that she's working with, he doesn't know anything about art, and he doesn't want to know anything about art, and he's been plunked into this this department.
So that looks hilarious.
Yeah, he's been plunked in there. He doesn't want to be doing that, but she's supposed to teach him, but he doesn't want to learn, and he's like, well, what do I need to learn? You stay on.
You do all the work
yeah,
for
you
me.
do all the work for me, basically, right? And so she's here solving all these crimes and whatever, and
he's getting
he's the captain. And so and the fact that she falls in love with him just seems so French, right? So anyway.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. So
don't fall in love with police officers.
The last
They're
episode
not,
yet.
on the average, very nice people.
I haven't watched the last episode because I wanted to review this before I watched the last episode, because I don't know if there's more in this season or in this series or whatever, and I don't want to give away the ending because it's actually I've enjoyed watching it. It reminds me, like I actually know quite a bit of French. When I was starting out watching this series, everything, they were talking so fast I couldn't hear what they were saying, and then now I'm not finished the last episode yet, and I'm like, oh, I can follow along okay, I can pick out what they're saying,
well,
little bit, right?
Yeah.
And
I can read French reasonably well.
So that's great. I feel good about that, and I see, I have such a tough time, like while I'm watching this, form different sentences in my head and think, oh yeah, I could use that or whatever. But yeah, as much as it's great to have a French review, boy, do I ever need to know a lot more French.
Well,
in order to.
You never can know. I mean, people should keep on learning English.
Yeah. But anyway, so there's some things in this, like some things in the plot that don't really make a lot of sense or whatever. But
hey, it's only TV.
Exactly, it's only TV, and I think they did a good job. I mean, I am watching it going, oh please just kill him off or something so that she has to take charge, because she's already in charge of that. She's the one solving the crimes. So that's where I would like to see the series go, right? So I don't even know if I'm hesitant to finish it, because I don't want to find out, oh yeah, they get together and oh, such a romance or whatever. Because like as it is in the series right now,
it sounds like a Hollywood romance, a disaster.
Yeah.
Happening, not even waiting to
Yeah.
happen. Don't get romantic about some idiot who looks like an idiot. I'm not talking about physical looks, but you know, don't think you can change idiot or anything like that, you know.
But yeah, I mean, some first in the series, some of the other police officers, they were like talking about, they were kind of disapproving of how he was letting her interrogate the suspects and stuff like that, right? But she's the one doing all the work. So anyway, well, I shouldn't say all the work. I mean, he'd do some stuff that he knows about, but I don't know what that would be, because honestly, he's not even very good at like being a detective or anything like that. He's not good at that sort of thing. Like there's one episode where he thinks that somebody has put a spell with some sort of like a voodoo doll thing or whatever, put a spell on him and made him dream of kissing this woman that he works with, right? And he takes the thing he goes in, like he's this person's a suspect for a while, so he goes into his place and he takes this thing and he breaks it. Like, wow, I can't imagine police would get away with that, just breaking, you know, taking something and thinking, you know. So here why would anybody, what would be their motive to making him dream about, like, even if you think about it, if you believe that this person could have put a spell and, you know, had this voodoo doll thing or whatever, and that represents these two people, what would be his motivation to do that? Why would he want to make the guy?
Well, cops know that there are people who are just out to be malicious, but that's
it's very silly.
Yeah.
So
it sounds.
Yeah.
Control.
So there's some silly things in here, but you know, there's a lot of beautiful art, and really, I like this show not just for trying to refresh what French I do know, which isn't that much, but for learning about the art, because here she's an art historian, and she talks, and her father also knows about art, and so they'll talk about the art, which is wonderful. So if you're interested in art at all, this is the best art history class. It's so awesome to watch this. And if you want to bone up on your French, awesome to watch. So that's all I really had to say about it. It's oh, I should say that this is a 10 DVD. I already told you that it's 5 seasons, but it's 10 DVD set, and it's 1,144 minutes long. So that's a lot of
Get ready.
Yeah, a lot of subtitle reading. Yeah. And how are you liking your waffle today?
Oh, it's awesome.
That's good. So that's all I had to talk about.
Okay.